Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Liquid Loans Behind the Scenes. In this one, we're going to cover off how you stake with a validating node. And more than that, for people that haven't even connected to the test network, we'll have a quick look at how you can actually go about doing that. Now, the node that we're going to be testing our staking with is actually a Liquid Loans validating node. So we've got a validating node running on the test network, and we think it's important for the Liquid Loans team to be supporting the infrastructure side of Pulse Chain. So whether that's running validator nodes or just vanilla nodes that house data and support the network and the likes of those sort of services. We see it's very important for us to play our part in making sure that the Pulse Chain is robust. How do we do that? We add our skills and services and resources to making sure that the network's solid. So I also want to give a shout out to a couple of people that have been assisting with the setup of the Liquid Loans validating nodes, and they are Bruno, who is you'll see him in the Pulse Dev chats. He's running his own nodes as well, but he's also helping with the Liquid Loans side of things. So a big shout out to you, mate. Thanks for all your assistance with this. And someone who's not necessarily part of the traditional Hex community, but is very involved on the infrastructure side of things in traditional telcos and running data centers, and that is Zach. So Zach's bringing all the hardware experience and resources to the table for this. So a big shout out to both of you guys. I really appreciate all the help you've given us so far on this. Yeah, so we've got our nodes up and running on the test network. So let's have a look at how we can actually go and interact with the validators, and more importantly, how we actually initially get connected to the network if we wish to do that. So you've probably got MetaMask set up where you're connected to Ethereum, and maybe you've never even tried to connect to the Pulse Chain test network. That's totally cool. We used to have to manually go and put in the settings for this, but we've got an easier way to do that now, which takes the form of if we go to pulseramp.com, that is the Pulse Chain bridge that's up on the test network at the moment. The guys have done a really good job with the interface there. So if you browse to the home page and you're not connected to the Pulse Chain network, it'll come up with this prompt. And as simple as clicking on Pulse Chain testnet, and you'll get a prompt where it's asking you to add the chain. So let's add that. Okay, and now it's asking us to switch to the network, which we'll do. Instantly, once we've done that, you'll see in your MetaMask client, you now have a connection to the Pulse Chain network. So this is all fake money. This is just test Pulse. But what you can see is as soon as we've done that, it's enabled the Pulse Chain bridge software dApp to fire up and present the user interface. So if you're not seeing this, you haven't got the network connected. That's really the only reason we need to go to the bridge at the moment, is just to make that easier for you if you like. Now, what if you've done that, but you don't have any test Pulse? Okay, we can go to the faucet. So the address is up here. Okay, if you can't read that or you can't find that, just go to the Telegram group. I'm sure it's pinned in there. If not, someone will point you in the right direction. But we can request some funds to our wallet address. So we'll go request. I may have already done this today. Okay, so I've already done this today, so I can't do that again. So, but every 24 hours you can come and request more test Pulse. But that's okay. Do that and you'll get sent some test Pulse to your wallet. And then we browse across to the actual validating side of things. Now, if you're seeing this error, this means you haven't got the network connected in MetaMask. Okay, now you've just watched me connect the network, so why am I still seeing this? Well, we probably just need to give it a quick refresh. Okay, there we go. So we've refreshed the page now that we've connected our MetaMask to the Pulse Chain network, and we're looking for our particular node now, so let's have a scan down the list. And the address we're looking for, you can see on the screen, so our node's public address ends in DB59, and if we were to scroll down this list, I think it's down here somewhere, DB59. So you can see that that's the Liquid Loans test validating node there. And you can see there's already some Pulse staked across here. We've got a pending stake there as well. But how do we stake? Pretty simple. We click on this little icon over here. Sorry, I should have told you the address to get to the to this page, shouldn't I? If we go up to here, it is simply just stake.v2.testnet.pulsechain.com. Once again, go to the Telegram group if you can't read that or you need a bit of help finding how to get here. So, like we said, find our validating node, so it ends in DB59. We click on the little icon over here and we get a prompt. So let's put in an amount. We'll add 10 pulse as our stake. We'll click add. We're going to have to approve this transaction. So we come across here to confirm our transaction. And okay, let's see if that's fired off. Okay, haven't got an approval yet, so it's saying pending. And there we go, we've just had that approved. So nice and fast. The block times are running at 3 to 4 seconds on the testnet, so nice and quick. And we can see that we've added stake to the validator DB59 for 10 pulse. Okay, when we come down here, this will tell us how much we've added to the stake and what our revenue share will be of the total. So you can see of the total staked, in this particular instance, we hold quite the fair proportion of the total stake. So that will be the revenue share of the the reward distributions. Obviously, as more people come in, this will change. But that's it, guys. That's really as hard as this gets. So we'll just quickly step through what we've done. First of all, we came to the bridge site. We used the connect to or the add pulse chain network button. Then we moved on to the faucet just to put in our public address and request some test pulse, so that you have actually got some test pulse to then ultimately come across to the validating node section or the node validator registration and staking. And we staked on DB59, which is the Liquid Loans test validating node. Simple as that. Under 10 minutes, we've learned something new. Once again, the Liquid Loans team, we're really proud and we really want to do the right thing for the pulse chain. So we want to get these services up and running. We want to play a big part in the infrastructure that underpins the pulse chain. So we're proud to do that. We understand that helps pulse chain, also helps Liquid Loans, helps the community. But it's the individuals, the hexagons, the pulsicons, the teams behind it all that are doing all this as a community, all communicating in the background and building out all this infrastructure that we need. So you as the users of the system, you need to come and do the staking and things like that and show your support for the validators that are running up the hardware infrastructure and putting the time in to manage the software, the node software on that infrastructure. So come and show your support, learn how these things work now before the mainnet goes live, so that way you're not fumbling around when mainnet is live. You're comfortable with how everything works, and then you can just get on with focusing how you're going to maximize your returns and play the system when Pulse Chain and Pulse X is fully launched. That's it for me. I'll catch you all in the next update. Bye for now.